Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're following me, if this is your first time, thank you for watching. I am so excited to come with this video. I have been so busy from the middle of March to today and preparing to open a bookstore, um, keeping my blog up, my book journal, been ordering, managing my bed and breakfast, which I hope to have a video for you guys sometime soon to show you all the books that are on my shelves. And so let's get started because I got a lot here to show you. I started out purchasing some books. This is a book haul as well, and this one is for Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and she talked about coloring books. Well, I also like coloring. It's very relaxing. I've always enjoyed coloring from a young child, but for instance, when 9/11 happened and my children were small, instead of watching the constant news and bad reporting on television, we shut the TV off, got on the floor with coloring books, and we colored. So I also found a time when my husband was in the hospital having a stem cell transplant, and to keep my mind off of the bad, negative things, I went and found a coloring book, and I have been coloring off and on for a little while. I only did maybe one page in this coloring book, and here it is, and I still haven't finished it, but I still enjoy doing it very much. If I can slow down with all my personal activities, I will hopefully get back to it. But my latest purchase is which I want to show you, and it's called Rise Up. And it's a coloring book celebrating Black courage, resilience, and faith. And this is awesome. My eye caught this, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get it. I just have to get it. Let me show you some of the things inside. Um, this is beautiful. It says, "Take heart." And it's even perforated, so after you finish coloring, you could tear it out, maybe frame it, put it in a book, or however, give it to someone. Love one another as I have loved you. And it's two hands being held, and that is just beautiful. So if you find this, grab it. It make a perfect gift, or coloring it yourself. You know, it helps to relax you, get your mind off of things. Also, I went to a library for a meeting, and while I was there, I asked if they had an in-store book sale, which they did, and I found Black Buck, a novel by Mateo, I cannot say that last name, Ascripor, 50 cents. I paid 50 cents. Brand new. It looked like the spine hasn't even been cracked. So for me, that was a super bargain. I've seen some reviews, positive, negative. I'm a person who likes to read for myself and make my own personal assessments and judgments. So I will read this sometime in the future and do a book review. Also, I was lucky enough to find a book by Wes Moore, The Work, My Search for a Life That Matters. I personally met Wes Moore at a book conference in Atlanta. Oh my God, that's another venue you'll have to check out. All Black book authors that attend. You get to meet them on a personal level, talk to them. And so I did not have this book, so I purchased it, 50 cents. And I thought I walked away with an excellent bargain because I already own another book by Westmore, The Other Westmore, and this is the one he autographed for me. He signed it, and I got a picture with him, and it says, to Donna Westmore. And you may have seen him on television. He does reporting, and he's an excellent author, and I was more than thrilled to get that. Also, here, I haven't even taken this out the box yet. I just peeped in it, and I have to share this. This is called Don't Cry for Me by Daniel Black. It is a novel. I have already talked to some of my other book friends who said this book is excellent. He is an excellent writer. I know him personally. I've invited him to come do book signing at my book shop when I open it, and he has graciously agreed. But it is also a signed autograph copy. And I purchased it from Eagle Eye Bookshop, I believe is what it's called. It's in Decatur, Georgia. And I watched him on YouTube and Instagram where he talked about the book. Excellent. Just excellent. I'm looking forward to reading this and doing a review. This is in my near future, very much so. So, happy about that. Also in my book haul, Red Island House, a novel by Andrea Lee. Add this to my book collection, and I am anxious to read about this. I'm sure you all have heard other booktubers or reviewers talk about this book, and so I'm not going to go into detail, but it is a book that is definitely on my TBR, and I am very happy to own that, as well as the love songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. A lot of booktubers and reviewers are talking about this book. I've heard some mixed reviews, but like I said, I like to judge for myself, and it's a pretty thick one, but I'm still going to attempt to crack this open, get it read, and do a review of my own, probably on my blog, my personal blog, which is onadayDonna.blogspot.com. And I wish they didn't have that sticker. I'm in agreement with Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading and Belinda's Book Nook that this just takes away from the attraction of the cover, but oh well, nothing I could do about that right now. And so I was happy to receive that. Then I've got Black Girls Must Die Exhausted by Jane Allen, a novel. I a lot of times don't even like to read the summary of what it's about. I like to be caught off guard so that I don't know and be surprised and really enjoy my reading experience. Sometimes that helps when you don't know what it's totally about. And I also received Lakewood by Megan Goodings, and this has been circulated around on Instagram, YouTube, and so forth. And I again will be reading this for my own personal reviews, but I understand she's got another one that's, if it isn't out already, It will be coming out, and forgot, let's see, what was the name of that one? I believe it's called Mother Country. Let me see. I got my trusty old book journal here. Mother Country. Is that Megan Goodman's? You all have to forgive me. I have vision problems. I can't see too good. No, that's Jacinda Townsend. Oh, Megan Giddings right here. The woman could fly. And I don't believe it's published yet. I think it's soon to come out. And so I wanted to make sure I read some of her workings before I even consider purchasing her newest novel. So that is that. Also, thanks to Dee Dee from Brown Girl Reading again, I have a passion for bookmarks. Bookmarks are just beautiful, especially when they have a book band. I just love this. I love it. It keeps my place. And I went and purchased some more. And these came from Etsy, and it's called Midnight Readers Market. Ray Mason. I ordered these from her, and I haven't even taken them out the package yet. So I've got an owl, a flower, and a teardrop. Here's the owl. These are a smaller book band. They're thinner, but they're gorgeous. Look at that, the owl. So if you're an owl lover, this would be good. Then I have the flower. And oh, this is, see, I'm seeing them too pretty much for the first time since I got them. I waited to do the video and so I could show you. And that is, oh, here we go. A flower. I can't get it to stay. See that? Okay. And then the teardrop. I purposely got the teardrop, and I'll show you why in a minute. I was on a mission. And so here is a blue teardrop. You can see that. And I bought it for Daniel Black's book. Don't Cry for Me. And when you cry, you have teardrops. So I am going to put this on that book as my book band. See that? Awesome. So that is that. And so if you get a chance, you can find other makers on Etsy and order book bands. Bookmarks, beautiful bookmarks. Okay, I went to Michael's. I love Michael's. And I got some more vintage stickers for my journal. So, I haven't even cracked open the envelope yet. Let me see, the package, I mean. Let's see. Oh, wow. Beautiful. So, we've got flowers. There's flowers in this one. I'll just show you a few. Come on. Oh, I can't get that open. All right. Oh, how cute. So you put these in your journal. perfect size. See that? There are various flowers. I'm not going to show all of them because there's quite a few. It even came with the tape, some tape. It came with some other items. Ooh, let's see, what is in here? And this, I give credit to Peter from Comfy Cozy Up, because she does journaling and she shows all of her items that she purchases and shows her stickers and such. And oh my, these are cute. What they look like? Movie tickets, movie theater tickets. I think that's what that is. And it even came with a little piece of twine. And oh, some pretty photos. So I could use these in my journal. Oh, perfect. Books. Books. Oh, awesome. That is fitting. Oh, and maps. I was really in love with maps and globes growing up. My dad even tried to encourage me to be a map maker. I would think they're called I forgot, I'll look that up. But anyway, making maps. So anyway, I'm not going to show you it all because it's a lot. All right. So that's that. I got some ink, some stamps for making, and an ink pad, so I could put those in my journal. And a lot more stickers. Oh, a gift that keeps giving. There's still more. There's vintage stamps and a postcard looking item. Mushrooms, oh my, there's even some lace. These are for scrapbooking, but they're perfect for the journal. Perfect. All right. As you know, as I showed you before, I do a book journal. Here's my book journal. And so I'm going through it like a mad woman. Maybe because it's smaller, but I love the size, and I love that I can insert pages. So I went ahead and bought another journal because pretty soon I'll be filling that one up. And I wanted to have another journal. And this is a beautiful one. It's got a lady on the front. Her dress is butterflies. And it has the paper. It's unlined, but it has the craft paper inside. But I ordered extra lined paper. It's easier for me to write on it so that the lines are in there. Yes, yes indeedy. All right, now I even bought, it's a photo box, but it's perfect for me to keep all of my journaling items in it. Sticker books, flags, everything that I do when I work with my journal. So, and it can go on the bottom shelf of my book cart. So that's that. Now, quickly, I got to show you this though. I love putting antiques on my bookshelves, and I have a vintage typewriter, and I was looking for a vintage camera, and I found one. Oh my God, it's a Polaroid. It is a model 95 land camera. I don't know if it's operational, but I don't plan on using it. I just want to have it looking so cool on my bookshelf. I am excited about this one. It's like in perfect condition. And I didn't even pay a whole lot of money for it. This is going to look awesome, either in my bookshop or at my bed and breakfast, or even here at home on my shelf. I am so excited about that. Okay, now getting down to what I'm reading and what I have read and what I'm going to reading. I am still reading Lorraine Hansberry's book. This is an ARC, but it is a slow read because it is so full of footnotes and details. The author is, you could tell he did his research on Lorraine Hansberry. I have learned about her family, her father. I did not know who he was, and they always focus on her playwright, A Raisin in the Sun. That's all most of the people know about. But she came from a background of upper middle class people, and her father made a lot of waves and progress for equal rights for black people. He did have some negative things in his life happen, such as the houses he would buy and turn them into what they call kitchenettes. He would divide it up so that, let's say, a flat that would house one family, it became housing for 4 or 6 families, and he would get, double the rent. So this is a slow read, but I'm still hashing it out. I finished The Personal Librarian. Very, very good. I think I gave it 4.75 stars with my reading group. Goodreads won't let me do 4.75, so I think it's 4.5. And then I wasn't quite ready to give it a 5, but I really, really enjoyed this. Only because it's a fictional account. I think I was so moved by her, Belle DaCosta Green's life and what she had to endure, that I really wanted to know the true history of it. And therefore, I was getting a little muddled, and I had to keep reminding myself when I was reading that this is fictional. This is a fictional account. And if it wasn't for that fact, I probably would have gave it 5 stars. But it's still an excellent read. And it forced me to do my research, and I Googled and brought up a lot of the facts and figures within the novel, and I did read up on them. And this was a very interesting time period, the Gilded Age. And so I even enjoyed my book discussion with my book group. And that's why I gave it a 4.75, because I was walking away with a 4.5 in my head until we discussed it. And it was a very good discussion. And I will have a full review on my blog, again, on the book. I think I've already posted it. I posted it a couple of days ago. So if you go to Donna.blogspot.com, you will see my full review. I just finished A House Divided. have all the books of the Reverend Curtis Black series, and I've been reading them over time. I Most of my books are autographed and signed by Kimberly Lawson Roby, who I have met at book signings and such. And she has signed most of them, but I waited till I got all of the books in the series, and I'm listening to them very quickly on audio. I mean, quickly. The chapters are short, and it's just full of the messy drama that sometimes I need in between reading something real serious and heavy. So I am at number 11. I'm getting ready to start 11, which is The Prodigal Son, but this right here is A House Divided, and it's number 10 in the series. So I'm still hashing it out and enjoying it very, very much. And I just started Unbound. This is also a read with my book group, my book club, AAABDG, which is African American Authors Book Discussion Group. And I'm doing it virtually because during COVID, they went virtual on Zoom. The book group, the club is in Ypsilanti, where I used to live, Ypsilanti, Michigan. And they may be going back face to face, and if so, I will not be a part of the book discussions, but I still would like to follow them to see what books they're reading. And we have very good discussions. So this is the book discussion for this month, April, and I hope I can participate in that. But I just started the book yesterday. I'm still in chapter 1, so I will give probably a review on that when I'm done, either by video or on my blog when it's complete. And if I'm still with the group in May, this is our read, Somebody's Daughter by Ashley C. Ford. And I've heard nothing but good things about this. Nothing but. So this is what I'm looking forward to reading in the very near future. And I think that's it. I appreciate you all watching this video a little longer than usual. We've got inclement weather coming. We've had some tornadoes come through here in the past several days, and we're just trying to stay safe. Nothing has affected us here up on this hill in Marion, Alabama. However, I wanted to get this video in before the storm came through and maybe knocked my power out. And so I am so glad that you watched this video, and I will be coming back real soon, I promise you. I do have a lot to talk about and a lot to show you. So thanks again for watching me, and please subscribe, comment, tell me what you think. Give me pointers. If you want to know where I got something, just ask me, and I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you, and have a good day.